One of the comments that I've had to walk back, and y'all know I have no problems walking stuff back, but I'm rarely wrong in my mind. In my mind, I'm always right. But I have to admit to you guys, there's a player that I was not a fan of when he came into the league that I've kind of started to like. He's grown on me a lot. Memphis Grizzlies got a dude, defensive player of the year. His name is Jaren Jackson. And I will be honest with you guys, I was not the biggest Tristan Thompson fan. Everybody knows I'm a Los Angeles Lakers diehard. But when my Lakers weren't relevant during the Lonzo Ball era, I'll be honest with y'all, I rooted for LeBron to beat the Warriors. I have never rooted for the Golden State Warriors to win a game in my life. I do not root for Golden State. I cannot stand that regime, but they've been great. So when it was LeBron versus the Warriors, I was rooting for Bron. And I cannot stand watching Tristan Thompson play basketball. I promise you everything's going to make sense in a second here. So Tristan Thompson was my comp for Jaren Jackson. I thought that's who he would be at the next level. Not taking anything away from Tristan Thompson. Anybody that knows what Tristan was at Texas, like I would have thought the dude would have won a defensive player of the year. But Jaren Jackson is the guy that has overachieved. He actually looks like what Tristan looked like at Texas. Jaren, coming out of Michigan State, obviously, has already exceeded my expectations for the Memphis Grizzlies, and he's only getting better. He's a part of Team USA right now. And I wanted to just say, my bad, Jaren. You're better than I thought. I thought Jaren Jackson was going to be a liability against the Los Angeles Lakers in the first round. But if I'm being honest with you guys, and nobody's really talked about this much, Jaren Jackson wasn't the reason why the Grizzlies lost to the Lakers. Just like I'm the guy that's telling y'all, yo, look, James Harden's had some awful playoff series in his career. Last year against the Boston Celtics wasn't one of them. He pretty much won 2 games by himself. Now, Jaren Jackson ain't win 2 games by himself, but I went to game 5 in Memphis. I mean, Jaren was pretty damn good. One of the things that I was critical of Jaren was always fouling out of big games. When the game slowed down in the playoffs, Jaren was guaranteed to foul out. Jaren wasn't fouling out against the Lakers like that. And you had a guy in LeBron that was still attacking the rim. Jaren had the responsibility of guarding Anthony Davis. And look, AD had a couple of big games, but overall, I thought Jaren Jackson did a pretty okay job of commanding the paint. The Grizzlies were down an athletic big in Brandon Clark. Xavier Tillman was way too undersized. Once you get once you get past Tillman, I mean, it was all about Jaren Jackson and his being the most of the defense, the bulk of the defense. The Grizzlies lost against the Lakers. It wasn't because of Jaren Jackson. The Sixers, they lost to the Celtics. It was not because of James Harden. I mean, you should put more of that weight on the Joel Embiids of the world, the Ja Morant of the world. I didn't think Desmond Bane was too great either. He had one big game. Other than that, I thought the Grizzlies actually let Jaren down a little bit. And coming off of this Defensive Player of the Year honor, he's shooting the ball better. Every year he gets better and better, pretty much shooting the rock. He is the premier shot blocker in the league, not named Joel Embiid. It's pretty much them two guys. I think Jaren Jackson has found his way in Memphis. I love the fact that he wanted to be in Memphis. I love that I'm from Memphis, so when we find guys that want to be there, I love that the Grizzlies didn't play around with him. They re-upped him a year earlier than I would have liked, but they definitely took care of business, which you got to do that if you're Memphis for guys that you could believe could be good. They gave him the bag, and now Trips has become a household name in the city, and I got to be honest, I got to walk that one back. I did not think Jaren Jackson was going to be as good as he was last year for the Grizzlies, and if Ja Morant can match Jaren's energy, I'm about to release a video in the next couple of days of my top 10 duos in the NBA. Jaren Jackson and Ja Morant are still both under the age of 25 right now. It does not get too much better than them two as a duo under 25. They are young, possessed, and both of these dudes are relentless. Jaren on defense, Ja on offense. If they can find a way to put it all together, they're one of the reasons why I got Memphis as the top team to contend out West, obviously with Denver being one.